Hello, in this Kotlin programming video, I am going to show you the process of type conversion. So I recommend checking out the data type video first. If you haven't done so, feel free to take a look at that. If you already know what data types are, fantastic, let's get going. If I create a variable and I call it I, for example, I assign a value of 9, simple stuff, that's fine. If let's say I create another variable, and I'll call it X. The name of the variable doesn't matter. But I'm going to set the specific type, and I'm going to do this. So I'm going to set it to a long, and I'm going to assign it to I. So we're getting a red error. So if we run it, let's see what the error is. It says type mismatch. Inferred type is int, but long was expected. And if you know about data types and you've done your research about them, then you know this is an integer, and long is just an integer, but long A can just store a larger or a smaller number if you're going into the negatives. So 9 can be stored in a long. In some programming languages, it'll do the data type conversion automatically for all sorts of data types. Most languages don't do it that way. The other way they do it is if the data is very similar, so a long and an integer, it'll be like, okay, they're both numbers, they're both whole numbers, it's easy, easy stuff, and you'll be able to do the assignment. Still, conversion going on, but the compiler handles it. Kotlin, unfortunately, doesn't do any of that. So in a way, it's good, because it actually instills in you the actual mindset of data type conversion, but it can be annoying for first time programmers that are coming to Kotlin as well. Okay, so if we want to convert it, so let me show you. If I created another variable, say called var y, and I did int equals I, I think that is fine. This line has no problem because both of these are integers. If I were to, let's say that this is a long, now this line has a problem because it requires an int. We found a long, whereas this line, it's okay. But let's just change it back or remove this line. And what we can do is on the actual variable itself, if we do dot to, we can convert it to a different data type. So if I say dot to, what was it, long, there we go. And if we do print line now, so print line X, this is compiling, as you can see, it's printed out 9. So that's data type conversion. We can go into other sort of conversion as well. As you can see, we could do on X, for example, X dot to, we can convert it to a byte, to a character, to a double, float, integer, long, short, to a string. The string one's pretty interesting. So if let's say I create a variable, let's say epic string, and this has a data type of string, and we're going to assign the data afterwards. Maybe I want to assign a number to it. So if I do epic string equals X, it gives me an error. So as you can, as you expected, it says required string and it gets a long. So if you want to put a number in a string, you just do dot to string, and now if we print out epic string, there you go, it's printed. Yeah, the only difference this time is epic string is, a string. As you can see the data type right there, and this allows you to convert a number to a string. Obviously, if you try and do some mathematical calculations on this variable called epic string, they won't work because this isn't a number anymore, it's a string in terms of the computer. The mathematical calculations would need to be done on a variable such as I or X that is in the number format, in some sort of number data type, and then if you need to store it into a string variable, you can do. So that's data type conversion. You can do a bunch of other stuff, but honestly, if you just do dot to, you'll see all the methods, pretty self-explanatory, and you can even convert from string to a number. I want you to have a go at that. If you have any questions, feel free to pop me a message and I will help you out And as usual, I look forward to seeing you in the next video.